Now, many of you know that 2 days ago I did a video about Labat Africa JSE suspension being lifted off, which resulted in the shares of Labat Africa once again starting to show movement on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. You will know that Labat Africa was suspended due to the non-conformance of some of the requirements from the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, and for that reason their shares trading on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange were suspended, and right now the shares are back trading, which means that whatever they were not meeting in terms of requirements, they have fixed and they are now compliant. When I was doing that video, I think the shares of Labat Africa, it was trading around 10 cents per share, and as I'm doing this video, Labat Africa is trading at 7 cents per share. Yesterday the shares of Labat dropped by 22%, which is something that was not good to see. I mean, I don't own these shares, and those that own, of course, they are hurt when they see this happening on the company which they own. Now, I just thought I come and give you some of the latest developments or some of the things that might leading into Labat shares dropping the way we are seeing. One of the things that led into the share price of Labat to drop by 22% yesterday, it was a withdrawal made by one of the non-executive board member. This non-executive director resigned and said they don't want to be re-elected, which this is not good for Labat, because it might be signaling that she's not happy or she wants to explore other ventures. Yeah, which I don't want to dig deep into that. It might be of the potential that she sees onto Labat. But before I forget, someone just reminded me to make a disclaimer. This, whatever I'm sharing here, it's not financial advice. These are just my opinions. What to do with your money, it's up to you. What you buy, it's up to you. I won't tell you what to buy. I won't force you what to buy and what to sell, but I'll just give you my opinions. So this non-executive director resigned and she does not want to be re-elected. And like I'm saying, it might be she doesn't see the future in Labat. It might be she wants to explore other ventures, of course, right? Which is not good, because after I think this announcement, the shares of Labat obviously dropped by 22%, now trading at 7 cents per share from the 10 cents which we had discussed the previous time. Now, I also decided to go and just do a quick financial check onto Labat, and this is what I found. Labat Africa is not yet profitable, and this is one of the things that is hurting the share price. I mean, as soon as you notice that the annual income statement shows that 2022 revenue was lower than that of 2021, but 2023 we saw revenue improving, 2024 revenue improving. But something that is very, very important is that the net income is still on the red. It's dropping annually. You will notice that the net income there, which are those gray bars, the fact that they are going below zero, they are pointing the opposite direction as compared to the total revenues bars. It shows you that the loss in 2023 increased to almost minus 90 million. So their net income was negative 90 million rand, whilst the year 2024 their net revenue was almost at 30 million rands. And knowing that this is a penny stock, yeah, it's not good. I mean, of course, there are quite a number of things that Labat said they will be doing, restructuring their management to make sure that, of course, they can regain the trust from, of course, their investors. I mean, there was a point in time, I can't remember which year, where one quarter or at least one half of the year Labat was profitable. I can't remember if it was 2020 or 2021. That was great, that was good, and this profitability is what will drive in more investors coming to buy Labat Africa. You will remember that profitability is measured by the EPS, or by the key term earnings per share, which measures the profitability of a business. If it's on a negative, or if you see an EPS of a company becoming minus, it means that they are not profitable. Whereas if that figure is a positive figure, then it simply means that the company is profitable. And what you have to monitor then is how high that figure is going, or how positive is that big figure becoming. If it's increasing or positively increasing, then it's a good sign to say that the company is doing very well. But if that figure is dropping, it's not a good sign. Same goes to those companies that are not profitable. If the losses are reducing, then it means that it's a good sign to say that it might be headed to profitability. But again, you must know, you must do your own due diligence and check the fundamentals to say that, is this company doing something that will make a difference in the future? Is Labat putting or implementing some of the strategies to make sure that they become profitable in the near future? If the answer is yes, then you can, of course, put your money into Labat, because you know that the losses are being reduced, and to add the cherry on top, they are doing so and so to make sure that the company does well in the future. And it must be practical, not just something that obviously you are just, of course, thinking that it might. It must be something that when you sit down and someone tells you that Labat is doing this, you know that it can come to pass. It will help them. This is very, very important, guys. You need to make sure that you do your own due diligence. Don't just take someone saying that Labat is 7 cents and you must buy because it's cheap. But you must also dig deep down and check what is happening onto Labat. What are the latest developments on Labat? How are the financial of Labat looking like? Which, seeing that 22% drop, it made me to come and want to do this video, because Labat, like I said, I did touch base that the suspension has been lifted off, and I thought maybe I go a bit deeper and tell you some of the things that might have resulted in the share price of Labat to drop 22% yesterday. So with this, tell me what you think. I told you that I don't own Labat, but obviously I'll keep monitoring it. Hopefully the turnaround comes very soon, and I am able to also buy Labat. But for now, I'm just going to stand on the sidelines and see how things unfold, because as it stands, it's not looking good for them. I mean, a non-executive director resigning, it's not a good thing, right? Because I think, especially with reasons not being known, one has to wonder why she is resigning. But at the end of the day, I did tell you that penny stocks are quite risky. Penny stocks, there are certain information that you might not know, but obviously they also have got a potential to double your money in a very short space of time, which is also good when you look at it like that. But for Labat to go from 7 cents to 14 cents, which will be 100% gain, it won't be easy, guys. They really need to put in the work. They really need to do whatever they can to make sure that investors come in and buy their shares, because with that, when investors are happy, the share price will rise, and hopefully that comes very soon. So I think what happened yesterday, obviously some of the investors that own Labat panicked after seeing this article of saying that the non-executive director of Labat is resigning, which I think they had quite a number of questions in their minds to say, why is she resigning and does not want to be re-elected? But anyways, yeah, I thought I'd give you this quick update. This is not financial advice. These are just my opinions. Do your own due diligence before you buy any company. Don't just take someone's word and say, I'm buying, I'm selling, I'm increasing my holdings. But rather, go out there, check out that company's performance is, check their latest developments or latest news, and make a precise decision before you put the money, as that will give you the confidence as you are investing. Otherwise, that's all from me, man. I wish you nothing but the best. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click the notification bell if you enjoy this content that I give you, or that I was giving you about Labat Africa. I believe that the stock market, it can be, once you find the good companies, the right companies, it will take you to financial freedom. It will take you to the next level. Stock market, it is one of the main contributors to my growth, and obviously, yeah, I won't leave this game, man, because I know there is money to be made here. So do your own due diligence. I'll see you in my next video, and God bless you all.